Welcome back, everybody. All right, let's jump right in. All right, from now on, I'm only going to do injury updates for players who are in the rotation. Let's get started. Marcus Smart is out day to day with a calf injury. TJ Warren, I'm not sure how accurate this report is, but CBS reported that he's going to be back sometime in March from that foot injury. My understanding was he was out for the season, so I'll keep you updated on that. James Wiseman is day to day with a wrist injury. Darren Jackson should be back sometime in March with a knee injury. Justice Winslow, late this month, he should be back from a hip injury. Aaron Gordon's about 2 to 4 weeks out. George Hill will be back sometime mid-March from that, recovering from that thumb injury. Kevon Looney's going to be out for a couple more weeks. He's got an ankle injury. Zach Collins, ankle injury as well. He should be back sometime in April. And LaMarcus Aldridge is day to day with a hip injury. And on Thursday, it was reported that Avery Bradley is going to be out for another couple weeks with a calf injury. And then Michael Carter Williams was supposed to be coming back. He should have already been back, but I guess he re-injured his foot in practice. So he's going to be out till at least late February. And then Christian Wood re-injured that ankle. It was another ankle sprain. The MRI came back negative, but I think the Rockets are probably going to be cautious, and they're not going to let him come back anytime soon, even though it's just an ankle injury. But we'll see how that goes. All right, moving on to Saturday. It looks like everybody on this list is day to day. So Jaylen Brown, Gary Harris, Jamal Murray, PJ Dozier, Patrick Beverley, Goran Dragic, Mike Conley, and Devontae Graham, all day to day, should be back anytime soon. And then on COVID-19 protocol, health and safety, whatever you call it, Kevin Durant. And that one was really weird. I mean, he started the game on the bench, and then he came in and played, and then they kicked him out like halfway through or whatever. So I really don't know what's going on with him. I don't think he has COVID. I think he may have been exposed to someone. I heard they tested him a few times, and it all came back negative. So I don't understand what's going on with that. Hopefully he doesn't have the virus, and he should be back soon. All right, started with my recommendations. Holiday, he's got the starting role from Indiana. Derek White just got back from injury. He's been playing good. Cole Anthony seems to have that starting position locked up since Markelle Fultz is out for the season. And Michael Carter Williams is still injured. Tyus Jones has been playing really good off the bench for the Grizzlies. I mean, he gets some rebounds, assists, and other stats, so he's another valuable person to have. TJ McConnell, Hamidou Diallo, and then Eric Gordon's been playing good of late. I know he's picked up in a lot of leagues, but I mean, it's still under 50%, so he's probably still available in a lot of leagues. Someone to check out. Jalen Brunson's been playing good last week. We'll see if he can keep that up. I put Monte Morris on here. He's pretty consistent, and then Jamal Murray and Gary Harris being out day to day, he may get some more minutes. And then some players to keep an eye on. Frank Mason, I believe, just got signed, or he actually just got into the rotation with the Magic. I know Cole Anthony has that role, that starting role, but I mean, he hasn't been great this year. I mean, this past week he's been pretty good. So Frank Mason might get some minutes. Nobody has him in the league. Just keep an eye on him, I guess. Emmanuel Quickly and Elfrid Payton, I put them both on here because I don't really know what the Knicks are trying to do. They keep picking one to start, or not necessarily start, but they keep giving one of them like 30 minutes and the other one 15. They keep switching it up. So I don't think the Knicks know what they want to do with them. So I would just keep an eye on both of the guys, see which one starts producing, which one starts getting more minutes, and then make a decision on who to pick up. And then Michael Carter Williams still on here. He's still injured. Another story. All right, moving on to forwards. So we have Kevin Huerter. He's been playing well lately. DeAndre Hunter is still hurt, so he's been getting minutes. Patrick Williams got the starting role now that Otto Porter is going back and forth with back spasms, and then Markkanen hurt his shoulder. I think it was sprain. So, and he's getting minutes. Josh Jackson's played good last week. Norman Powell and the Raptors almost all together have been playing good lately, so it's another person to keep an eye out for. Some solid power forward center options. You have Kelly Olynyk, Derek Favors, and JaMychal Green. They've all been playing pretty good lately. And a lot of these guys that I point out, I mean, you guys know this, they play more than one position. So JaMychal Green, Kelly Olynyk, Derek Favors, they all play forward or center. And then Jayshawn Tate was one of those players who kind of shined right after the James Harden trade while they were waiting on Oladipo to show up and some of the other pieces. So now that Christian Wood is injured, he's probably going to get some more playing time. He may have a good week until Christian Wood's back. And then some players to keep an eye out for. Kevin Love, people are starting to pick him up slowly because it seems like he's almost back. Trade deadline's going to be coming up in March. I think if he gets traded, people should pick him up, but again, someone to keep an eye out for. James Ennis probably getting some more playing time now that Aaron Gordon's out. Malik Monk, he's another person who might get traded just because they have so many guards and LaMelo Ball, Devontae Graham, Terry Rozier. So I don't know if he's going to stay on that team if he gets traded to another team. He's a great scoring option off the bench. He might even get to start. So we'll see how that goes. And Josh Hart, if Lonzo Ball gets traded or Eric Bledsoe, then he's probably going to get more minutes. Every time he's gotten minutes, he's played good this year for the most part. So it'd be nice to see him either get a bigger role on his team or get traded to a team who could use him. And last but not least, we have centers. All right, let's start with Alex Len. It seems like after Thomas Bryant got injured, the Wizards were kind of going back between Lopez and Wagner, but Alex Len kind of came out of nowhere, and he's been playing good lately. So if he's available, I would pick him up. Naz Reid still playing pretty good. Not sure if Karl Anthony Towns is going to be back soon. I mean, it's always like he's day to day, but who knows? So if Karl Anthony Towns comes back, Naz Reid's productivity might go down. And then you have Patel on the Spurs. He's been playing good lately. Cody Zeller's been pretty consistent after coming back from injury. Kaminsky just kind of came out of nowhere and has been playing decent this past week. Zubac is still pretty solid. Bobby Portis is solid off of the bench for the Bucks. And some guys to keep an eye out for. Khem Birch, another person who he plays on the Magic. He may benefit from more minutes after Aaron Gordon got hurt, but we'll see. And then JaVale McGee, another person who might benefit from a trade. If he goes to another team that needs a big man, he might get some more usage. So someone to look out for. I wouldn't pick him up. I would just kind of wait until the trade deadline, see if he gets moved, because the Caps have too many big men, and I don't think he's going to do anything. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.